fame, and you want to be a part of that by obviously sending in the person that you wish for us to celebrate right here on the show. All right. So today we're celebrating one of Ghana's very own, very talented. She's got her act together. She's been doing this for 2 years. 2 solid years. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 years is sounding more like, 100 years already, because this lady is always everywhere, releasing hits after hits. And she's a queen in her own right. She has the Shay Gang, and they've been supporting her from day one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to celebrate one and only Ghana's female queen, and a woman that has been doing so much in the music industry right now. And Queen Wendy Shay is the one that we'll be celebrating here on the show. We're going to be checking out some of the things she's been doing in the bed. But let me say a very big thank you to the Ultimate Band. The Ultimate Band, they are going to be the band in the house to rock us with some good tunes. And of course, Sound Masters would like to say a big thank you to you as well. Don't forget the show is proudly supported by Logi Entertainment. If you're ready for Wendy Shay and the ultimately celebrating such a beautiful talent, check this out. I'm back in a bit.
Baby, fire, squeeze my tomato. RuffTown Records. Hey.
Hi, je m'appelle Nana Romeo. I work with Accra FM 100.5, and I'm doing this video just to say kudos to you, Wendy Shay, Queen Wendy, for being able to stay relevant in this music industry for the past 2 years. Honestly, you've done so well. Right now, you are one of the best female artists we have in Ghana here.
RuffTown Records. Hey.
Okay, congrats, Wendy. You've stayed relevant in this industry for 2 good years. I must say, you've done a yeoman's job. It's not easy, but you play your part, you play your role as a female artist. We pray that years ahead you come out with another positive and powerful hit as you've been doing. Keep still and stay relevant. Ajaba Kweku, ABTV Morning Show.
RuffTown Records. RuffTown Records. Hey.
2 years looks like just yesterday, but trust me, it's never easy trying to remain relevant in the Ghanaian music industry for 2 years. Consistency is a problem, and so for somebody like Wendy Shay to actually come out and be on top for the past 2 years, it tells you that she's done everything right and she deserves all the applause that she gets and the benefits and the fan that she gets today. Trust me, it's never easy, especially in an industry which is male dominated. Female artists come through and the next moment they are off. By remaining relevant for the past 2 years says a lot about Wendy Shay, and as she celebrates 2 years in this music industry, I wish her the very best. Of course, we are here to support her all the time, but we pray and hope that she moves on to another 2 years, to another 4, to a 6, to a 10, and even more beyond that. So congratulations to Wendy Shay, and happy 2nd anniversary. Shay on you.
RuffTown Records. RuffTown Records. Hey.
Hello, Wendy Shay. Congratulations. 2 years in this great industry of ours when it comes to music right here in Ghana. I must say that you come very far. Vocally, you have a great voice. It's an awesome one, and certainly bags of character in your voice and the right tone. I wish you well as you celebrate 2 years in the industry. Continue to soar, keep being you, be brilliant, be outstanding, Wendy Shay, and clearly continue to light up the world. Let nothing stop you. Be filled with the zeal that you have and continue to shine on, my girl. It is not easy. It won't be easy. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. But I know that you are awesome and you have that control. So go out there and rule your world. Congratulations, Wendy Shay, from me, Bolare, to you.
RuffTown Records. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my my tomato.
All right, so welcome back right here on Joy Prime Presents of the very maiden edition, celebrating the queen of Ghana music, and of course the lady that has been doing so much, impacting the music industry. And of course, you know that this is the time for us to do this, and it's been 2 solid years of entertaining Ghanaians. And well, I'll tell you a little bit about what you're supposed to know about her, but I'm sure you want to know if she's indeed in the studio or not. Some of you are yearning to see, especially the Shay gang. You're yearning to see the queen in the studio right now. So let me welcome over here for the very first edition of Joy Prime Presents the queen of Ghana's music, Queen Shay. Oh, do that applause well. Now I'm hearing you. How are you doing, dear?
I'm blessed, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. I mean, good to see you over here in your dress. You look very, very. Why did you choose black, though?
I don't know. Black is a color that really empowers me. I like black. Yeah, I love black. It's very elegant, so I like to.
Oh, you're heavily blackish.
Yeah, right. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
the
proud
black
to be
power,
black.
right? Nice one. Anyway, so a lot of people have been, reading so much about you. We're celebrating you. It's been 2 years you've been doing this, and you personally, how do you feel? I feel great to know that a woman is actually empowering others through music to be who they want to be. But how do you feel? 2 years feels like 10 years already.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. I always say this. I'm very grateful to God because He has brought me this far. The work that Wendy Shay has done can only, be empowered by God. So I'm very grateful, and I'm always showing gratitude to Him and to the people that helped me to reach this far. I mean, all of you are part of it. Yes. So I'll say it's very, very.
And you have a long
I'm very
way
grateful.
ahead of you. You're very young as well.
I have a very long way, and I'm still growing and experiencing more, and bringing the best out of me, because I'm knowing myself more each and every day, and what is built in me. So.
Talking about experience, we'll get there. But let me find out from you, at what point did you realize yourself that this music thing is a calling? Right now they say everything is a calling. If you don't call, you don't. You don't
no,
get
you're
into
right.
it.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize that this is my calling? I have to do this.
So I actually knew I had this passion for music since I was very young, at a very young age, around 2 years.
Okay.
But I took it, I started working on my purpose. So I realized that music was my purpose at the age of 14. I remember that was when I was just sitting in the hall room, and something dropped in me and was like, I was listening to a song from Bruno Mars, and I was like, I like this song. Maybe I can do it in my own way. I didn't even know what I was trying to do, but then I remember I took a pen and paper, and I was writing down names that I'll be calling myself, and I got to choose Wendy Shay. And then
so you chose Wendy Shay yourself?
Right.
No one was around?
No one was around. So it's
Why Wendy Shay?
I don't know. My first name is Wendy, right?
Yeah.
And we used to watch this movie. It's like a children's movie that they show in Germany. I grew up in Germany, so it's called iCarly, and I really loved the relationship between iCarly and his brother, and their last name was Shay. So I was like, hey, I like that name, so I wrote it down, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna call myself Wendy Shay. So I remember I wrote that name. I had a book, and I wrote that name on top of it, and then I started writing songs. I started writing like a soulful song, Yeah, and that is how I realized, okay, I have this thing in me. I love to sing. I've loved to sing since I was like a child. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, professionally, because I think this is the reason why I am sent, this is my mission on earth. So I was like, okay, girl.
Let me make it happen.
Yes.
Do you remember some of the songs that you wrote at that time? I know
of course I do. I do know. I do
know. Oh, you do remember?
Yeah, of course.
One of them, a line or two?
Oh, wow. I can do it, though. So I was like, I knew I was like superstar. That was the name of my song. So I was like, when I close my eyes, I see myself in the sky. I will never give up. I'll fight to the end. I don't want to look back. Show the master to your key. If you take the right path, You could be talking to your dreams. Don't hesitate.
And hold on, Bullet has not recorded the song yet. What is
Oh
he
my
waiting
God, I've sung the song already. I've actually
Is it
sang
recorded?
it too. It's not recorded, but I have it on my phone. I sang this song, or I wrote this song when I was like 14, because I had this feeling in me that I was going to see myself in the sky one day. And
here you are.
And here I am.
Yeah, superstar already. So it's something that you've been dreaming about.
Right.
I think you guys should record this song. It's a
No,
beautiful song.
I've written the second verse.
Okay.
And I told my fans I've actually written a couple of songs, and I know they're gonna love it. Bullet loves this song, and he's actually, you know, #1 Shay Gang. And he said we're gonna record it.
I'll kick him from that position.
Oh, really? Bullet, are you watching?
Oh, no, I can fight him. As for Bullet, I can fight him.
Hey, really?
Oh, I'll fight him. I'll bring Tiabro.
Hey.
Anyway, but I know that being a woman, there's so many things that you've been through. I mean, especially from where you grew up, coming down to do it over here, the change of environment and everything. But you've been able to walk through it and all of that. Some of the challenges. What really are some of the things that really pulled you to that point where you probably decided you're going to stop doing music?
I've not really experienced, you know, the feeling of stopping or quitting music, because if you have passion for something, you're always going to strive through no matter what. But of course, there have been times where I feel like, why is this happening? Like, why did God even bring me here?
Yeah.
Sometimes I used to ask myself that question, like, is this ever going to be over? Even though I knew at the back of my mind that it was going to be over. I do have some, you know, challenges and questions, and you know, but I never had doubts though. I always had belief that I was gonna, you know, be successful. And so yeah, I've definitely had like my ups and downs.
How do you come over some of these things? Is it self-empowerment, or you look at other people and based on their situations you say, Shay, mine is even too small, let me keep going?
So actually people don't really know this, but I developed a very you know, close relationship with God, and I'll say that my #1 inspiration actually comes from Him. I know a lot of people don't brag about this, but I can really brag about this because He's the reason why I'm here today. And so I'll say my #1 inspiration, even when I'm writing songs, you know, I love gospel songs, so it actually comes from that background. And so I'll say God is my #1 inspiration, and I really like writing songs with Bullet. Bullet is also an inspiration too. He really gives me inspiration when we talk, and his ideas about music, you know. And I'll say that my experiences, my family also give me inspiration. Yeah, I mean, my mom has a very great story. I come from a very big family, but the nuclear family, I lost my dad when I was like 2 years old. And so when I moved to Germany, he has always been like, you know, I've always been around my mom and my siblings, and I'm the firstborn. So, yes.
That's a lot of responsibility.
A lot of responsibility, right. And so, yeah, so I do take some of the inspirations from what we went through. Look, you know, after my dad died, the things my mom went through when she was pregnant and I was 2 years old, you know, she being a pregnant woman and having a 2-year child without a husband, and at a very young age, my mom got me around, let's say 17 or 18 or 16, from, you know, thereabouts. So it was very tough for her as a young girl. So I do take inspiration from those kind of stories and my own personal life. And, you know, growing up without a father it's quite different, you know, it's different. But all the same, I'm very grateful that I have a mom that plays both roles.
You must have loved your mom.
Yeah, I really cherish her. I mean, why won't the Bible even says honor your mother and your father? So this is the first commandment that I really love my mom, and she's the reason. I'm very grateful that I had a mom that was like, okay, Wendy, if you want this, go and do this. But first of all, I want you to have a career, like my profession. That was why I did the nursing. And that's not entirely the reason why, but that is one of the reasons why I did the nursing. So she told me to do a career, a profession first, and then chase my career. And she gave me the room to, you know, exhibit my talent. And I even went to the music school. She paid it, and
wow.
yeah, for 4.5 years. And so she's really.
If you're watching, your mom, I mean, you're the best, you know, for putting all of that together and ensuring that we have a superstar like this.
Right.
I mean, we bless your life. Now, we're going to go for a quick one. Before we do that, you are in the hands of one of the best when it comes to management,
right.
when it comes to songwriting. Your relationship with Bullet, career-wise, how would you describe Bullet in 2 words?
Bullet is wow, I cannot describe this man in 2 words because he is just more than 2 words. But I'm going to say that he's a good leader and a very kind-hearted man. Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's Wendy Shay in the studio. It's Joy Prime presents the very first edition. And we have superstar, the Queen of Ghana music, Wendy Shay, in here in the studio with us. And we're celebrating her 2 years. But you can be part of the conversation we're having over here by going on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure you drop your messages over there. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube as well. We have the band in the house. Ultimate Band is in the house. And the Sound Masters, we appreciate the support as well. And, of course, heavily supported by Logi Entertainment. This is the maiden edition of Joy Prime Presents. We have Wendy Shay in the studio. I'm back in a bit with some more.
Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire.
See how oily I am? It will take forever to clean this.
Take it easy, Pan. Your days of endless scrubbing are over. Madame just bought Sunlight Dishwash Liquid.
What do you know about a Pan's life?
This advanced formulation has real lemon juice that will cut through all those stains fast in just 1 wipe.
Wow, that was fast.
See how easy it is to remove oil in 1 wipe? New Sunlight Dishwash Liquid removes oil stains in just 1 wipe.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando.
You kidnappers and thieves beware, swindlers and crooks we're there. We'll be right there on the spot, cause we're the peppercorns, that's what.
1, 2,
Villains and vandals,
3, 4,
rascals and thieves,
5, 6,
crooks and
7, 8.
Hi, we got ice cream for everybody. We don't have time for that now.
Have you lost it or what?
Let's get going. Chem, what's the big deal with that stupid offer anyway? We must go to the police.
Why the police?
Chem and I have solved the case, while you guys were out shopping.
Peppercorns shows Wednesdays to Fridays at 4 p.m.
That's why. Let's go.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
1 year recording deal for 2 singles, 60,000 worth of airtime on Joy Prime, 10,000 Ghana cedis cash prize, bragging rights of being crowned the ultimate winner, Prime Studio. Remember that you still have what it takes to push your favorite contestant to the top. Who will it be? Melissa, Okesie, Naja, Good Boy Legend, Arte, Wami Sticker, Kisses, Wami T, Nikki J, and Kobe G. Vote for your favorite contestant by texting PS followed by the name of your favorite contestant to the short code 1903. Prime Studio, rock the world.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
The all-new Urban Morning Show.
Spiced with crisp current affairs to make it even more informative. We start your day with an in-depth analysis of the news headlines.
And help you digest it with great magazine and lifestyle content.
It's Prime Morning. Very educative.
Very entertaining, fun, and exciting.
And it's interactive too. I am Daniel Dazi.
My name is Emefa Kosia Adeti.
And my name is Jay Foley.
Catch all exciting Reloaded Prime morning, Mondays through to Fridays at 6 a.m. only on Joy Prime.
Joy Prime, real.
Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando.
Welcome back to Joy Prime Presents. Here, Wendy Shay is the one we're celebrating today, 2 years, and she's just about performing. But don't forget that you can join us on social media. Joy Prime Official is on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube as well. I'm Wendy Shay's drama right about now, so if you're ready, oh, just the drum. Wendy Shay is on.
Before the morning comes and the sun comes down, I've been missing you. Before the morning comes and the sun comes down, I've been missing you. Yeah, yeah, Brana dia sao. Yeah, 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 yeah. So nobody deny. I feel one up and come. I feel I hope that you know, and I hope that you know that you're the only one in my life. They think all day, but I know they'll care. Baby, where you there? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This year's Valentine, dancing and sing quarantine. Bitch, shower me, so not turn up. I'm out, I won't be I feel I am a war. I know my mind so me. Then I'm a coffee. Whether way then yo, Uba mama ya bonyo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brana dia sao. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we know about she get it.
On a bunny and you ringing out the selfie.
Selfie. I just missing you every day.
Me and come and tell me change. Sometimes I just wanna up alone. I wish I could my step up. I wish I could give you my all. Whenever you are, this be a song. Yeah, I just wanna try sometimes and soup me soup. I feel like you still sometimes say show me move. Yeah, yeah.
Before the morning comes and the sun comes down, I've been missing you. Yeah, 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 for bedroom commando. Are you ready to squeeze some tomatoes? All right, let's go. Haba. So the Shay on the beat. Bedroom commando. Yeah, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Yeah, baby, fire. Are you my hero? Yeah, baby, fire. My tank hits you. Yeah, baby, fire. Bedroom commando. Squeeze my potato. When I watch him, I come up. Sweet calipo. Onokunga mi papa. Odobi oh. Sodobi oh. Minumye nube we. Dobin tisa oh. Uko jame jidebe for me. Time mama godam. Sabuko jame jidebe for me. Time mama godam. Uko jame jidebe for me. Time mama godam. Sabuko jame jidebe for me. Time mama godam. Bedroom commando. Hey, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Fire, baby fire. Call you my hero. Fire, baby, fire. Make you fire. You must strength and no go tire. Overload, come the kaya. You the man, no be mania. And now you better back. Obeti kuna better back. You know me, no ya be boompa. And they be mamba casa. Say now you better guy. Obeti ku better guy. You know me, no ya be boompa. And they be mamba casa. Odobi oh, Sodobi oh, Minumye nube we, Dobin tisa oh, bedroom commando. Fire, baby fire. Squeeze my tomato. Fire, baby fire. Are you my hero? Fire, baby fire. My tanky zero. Fire, baby fire. Bedroom commando. Muko jame chidebe from me to mama bodam. Muko jame chidebe from me to mama bodam. Muko jame chidebe from me to mama bodam. I want you to cut your frustration right now. I know this pandemic, there's been a lot of stress and frustration. I am here to tell you to cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Are you ready? Cut the depression. Hey! Woke up this morning, last night no sleep, so I'm yawning. Yeah, them say good morning. What is good about this morning? Life no be fair. I know they say, but me I'm not swaying. We cannot complain. The system has so no money there, but they won't flop we. Doesn't hustle. My boy left me, but we stood there, yeah. So go down low. I shoot the dance, make it go down low. Forget the worries and go down low. Clap and tap your feet, go low, yeah.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Frustration.
Come on, got it.
And depression.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Got it, got it, got it.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Got it, got it, got it.
Come on, got it.
All right. To my girlies and my slave queens, who the hustle for the money, oh. Keep your head up and don't cry. Baby girl, don't worry, oh. Love come on the street. How do I make it in this heat? If you like history, won't repeat. Cause mama today on the street, yeah. Monday to Sunday, we work hard, but food not day. Hey. Same thing, but different day. We work hard, but what I'm not day. But no, they won't flop we. Cause they hustle. My boy left me. But we stood there, yeah. Go down low. I see the dance, make it go down low. Forget the worries and go down low. Clap and tap your feet, go low, yeah.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Frustration.
Come on, got it.
And depression.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Got it, got it, got it.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Got it, got it, got it.
Come on, got it.
Go down low. I see the dance, make it go down low. Forget your worries and go down low. Clap hands happy, happy, go low, yeah. Go down low. I see the dance, make it go down low. Forget your worries and go down low. Clap hands happy, happy, go low, yeah.
Come on, got it.
Hey.
Come on, got it.
Frustration.
Come on, got it.
And depression.
Come on, got it. Come on, got it. Come on, got it. Come on, got it. Come on, got it.
Thank you. So, the next song is my very, very, very first child. I call it Uber Driver, the first song and my breakthrough song in this industry. Let's go. Hey.
Rubber band, semi fantastic. Louis Gucci bag, those and that. Mama be a patient. Say a gem one or more, yeah. For a patient, even another so patient. Mahama patient, baby, just who lets the patient. Media, yeah, ha! Washalinda, Asha Diana, Carolina, Rosalinda, Uber driver, take your mata. Mama be a pressure, yeah. Take him one or more, yeah. For pressure, even another so pressure, yeah. Mahama pressure, baby, the bullets of pressure,
Hey, Mahama Pension. Let's do it again. Let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe Pension. Hey. President Pension. Hey. Okay, pastors. Okay, so I'm gonna show. All right, so this is your breakthrough song, right? And it's a song that a lot of people can relate to because at the time where Uber, the taxi thing was branded in a certain way and all of that. What motivated the song?
Okay, so when I came back, I relocated from Germany to Ghana. I was working with Bullet. I think it was around Accra Mall.
Okay.
And in Ghana, you guys, when you're watching, you really watch so.
What they do, I'm so like, something like that. But how you put the CC with the watch? And then the women to then be stubborn. Then the monitor. Oh, the women to watch. Oh, you watch like.
No, we also like watching.
I see. Interesting. So that's how this song actually came about. All right, so that's what it is, and that's how the song came about. Uber driver, and it's one song that brought her into limelight, and since then she's never looked back. Don't forget that this is Joy Prime presents, and we're celebrating Wendy Shay, the Queen of Ghana music. She's our first guest on the show. Now, you're wondering how you can also get your person, somebody you love, somebody you want us to celebrate here on the show. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is make sure you go on social media, and then you type Joy Prime presents, and then you put the person you want us to celebrate over there. It could be any public figure who has impacted a lot of people here in this country. All you have to do is just go on our social media pages and put it over there, Joy Prime presents, and then you put any name that you want to put there. We'll pick it up, and then we'll bring the person in the studio here and celebrate the person, his maiden edition. Let's say a big thank you to the band over here. Incredible band, and they've been doing super amazing. Please, a round of applause for the band. Oh, play something. Turn on up, turn on up, turn on up, turn on. It's Ultimate Band. Ultimate Band, of course, Sound Masters. Would like to say a big thank you to you as well. The show is supported by Logi Entertainment, and that's the home of entertainment, and of course on Joy Prime Real Entertainment. We're still here. My name is KMJ. We're still celebrating Wendy Shay. Now we've got lots more coming up right here on the show, right after this.
The beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato.
Something is coming.
Yes.
To happen.
I bought me so.
Do you know something we call forgets?
Yes, please.
Have you ever had
Your Honor, is she asking questions or is she preaching? What is the meaning of this?
I really, really love my husband.
Ghana won independence in 1957. When did Ghana become a republic?
That's 1954.
Hey! This is your song. Pimpana bana.
Pimpana bana na.
Pimpana bana.
Pimpana bana wa na minu bewu.
And you remember no? Sugar Daddy song. Typical Sugar Daddy song.
Money na hand, back na ground.
What don't you know? Shows Saturday at 5 p.m. and repeats on Friday at 3 p.m.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
1 year recording deal for 2 singles, 60,000 worth of airtime on Joy Prime, 10,000 Ghana cedis cash prize, bragging rights of being crowned. Remember that you still have what it takes to push your favorite contestant to the top. Who will it be? Melissa, Okesie, Naja, Good Boy Legend, Arte, Wami Sticker, Kisses, Kwame T, Mickey J, and Kobe G. Vote for your favorite contestant by texting PS for the name of your favorite contestant to the short code 1903. Prime Studio, rock the world.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
The all-new Urban Morning Show.
Spiced with crisp current affairs to make it even more informative. We start your day with an in-depth analysis of the news headlines.
And help you digest it with great magazine and lifestyle content.
It's Prime Morning, very educative.
Very entertaining, fun, and exciting.
And it's interactive too. I am Daniel Dazi.
My name is Emefa Kosia Adeti.
And my name is Jay Foley.
Catch Catch all exciting Reloaded Prime Morning, Mondays through to Fridays at 6 a.m. only on Joy Prime.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
I am Ego Khan, and this city belongs to me.
The people realized that evil had come among them. Ego Khan had come to take possession of the magic crystal. But at the touch of the demon's claws, the Shariman shattered into 7 fragments, which flew into the heavens like shining meteors and went to the farthest corners of the world.
Kuramana Shimshamashi Parachinki Nedik!
The city was bereft of the magic of the Shariman, and life quickly
Fact.
abandoned it.
Shows
In its place,
Wednesdays
there was
to
nothing but
Fridays at
desolation
3:30
and sand,
p.m.
The sand of the forbidden desert.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
Ghana won independence in 1957. When did Ghana become a republic?
1954.
Hey! This is your song. Pimpana bana.
Pimpana banana.
Pimpana bana.
Pimpana banana. What I'm new do.
And you man, no? Sugar Daddy song. Typical Sugar Daddy song.
Money in a hand, back na ground.
What don't you know? Shows Saturday at 5 p.m. and repeats on Friday at 3 p.m.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
RuffTown Records. Hey.
Hi, je m'appelle Nana Romeo. I work with Accra FM 100.5. And I'm doing this video just to say kudos to you, Wendy Shay, Queen.
Ghana won independence in 1957. When did Ghana become a republic?
1954.
Hey! This is your song. Pimpana bana.
Pimpana banana.
Pimpana bana.
Pimpana banana. What I'm new do.
And you man, no? Sugar Daddy song. Typical Sugar Daddy song.
Money in a hand, back na ground.
What don't you know? Shows Saturday at 5 p.m. and repeats on Friday at 3 p.m.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
The all-new Urban Morning Show.
Spiced with crisp current affairs to make it even more informative. We start your day with an in-depth analysis of the news headlines.
And help you digest it with great magazine and lifestyle content.
It's Prime Morning, very educative.
Very entertaining, fun, and exciting.
And it's interactive too. I am Daniel Dazi.
My name is Emefa Kosia Adeti.
And my name is Jay Foley.
Catch all exciting Reloaded Prime Morning, Mondays through to Fridays at 6 a.m. only on Joy Prime.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
1 year recording deal for 2 singles, 60,000 worth of airtime on Joy Prime, 10,000 Ghana cedis cash prize, bragging rights of being crowned the ultimate winner, Prime Studio. Remember that you still have what it takes to push your favorite contestant to the top. Who will it be? Melissa, Okesie, Naja, Good Boy Legend, Arte, Kwame Sticker, Kisses, Kwame T, Mickey J, and Kobe G. Vote for your favorite contestant by texting PS followed by the name of your favorite contestant to the short code 1903. Prime Studio, rock the world.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando.
All right, so you're welcome back here on Joy Prime Presents the Midnight Edition. We're celebrating Wendy Shay. It's been 2 years of great and incredible music. You know, the challenges, ups and downs, and everything she's gone through it. Now, we're back here, and we're just about finding out from
gangster. Tonight you meet a meter. Make you call me a master. My shock you up, hasta la vista. Boy, I'll see you later. I hope you go to one better. My shock you up, Papa Binti. Yana na papa mami. Yana ria for mami. Yana na ja for mami. Me feel yo, Papa Binti. Yana na papa mami. Yana ria for mami. Yana na ja for mami. Me feel yo, Papa Binti. Come over, let's take a ride on the sofa. The night is young, baby, unleash your cobra. I feel ya shazia, 1 minute bang get me sober. So we are a Pedro, we see ya we are no malomo. Yana na pa for mommy, yana ria for mommy, yana na ja for mommy. Me feel yo, Papa Binti, yana na pa for mommy, yana ria for mommy, yana na ja for mommy. Me feel yo, Papa Binti. Nothing happening, tonight nothing happening, tomorrow nothing happening, every day nothing happening. Sarah, 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 show them, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all.
All right, so welcome back here on Joy Prime Presents the Midnight Edition. We're celebrating Wendy Shay. It's been 2 years in the industry. It looks like 10 years already. Well, in the studio with me, ladies and gentlemen, I have, opinion people who have been in this industry for a while, and they're here to tell us what they think about Wendy Shay. I have DJ Advisor, who works with Happy FM. How are you doing, my brother?
Don't push me, I'm okay.
Good to
Yourself?
see you.
Yeah.
Open Shay.
Yeah, it's good. But my dear, so
And over to my left, immediate left, I have the lady Noella.
Hi,
she works for Joy FM and Hits FM as well. Good to see you guys over here. I like it all.
Thank you very much.
It looks good. Today we're talking about, or we're celebrating Wendy Shay. I mean, it's been 2 years in the industry, and a lot of people see her as a woman who has gone, over every challenge that she's faced to be where she is. What's your impression about her career?
I mean, first of all, I'm very proud of her. Like I was saying, as someone who has at least five years experience in the media space, I was here when she came in. And, the first time I heard of Wendy Shay, I told myself, this lady, is really going to have a tough time, and I hope she has a tough skin to, meet it, because she came in at a time where the late Ebony, may her soul rest in peace, she had raised the bar over the clouds. Some of the things that we would only imagine our female musicians do, Ebony came in, did it, and even overdid it. And so for Wendy to even come in at a time where we had lost her, we're grieving, Ebony, our wounds were fresh. And for her to come in and, she was being mistaken as a replacement, in quote, of Ebony Reigns, I knew from the get-go that she wasn't going to have an easy time in the industry at all. But look, after 2 years, I can confidently say that, look, Wendy is in her own lane. She's in no competition with no female artist. She has created her own path, and she's threading that path very cautiously. Last time I was having a conversation with Sammy Forson and one other person. We're talking about how she's grown and how well she has grown and how visible her growth is. I mean, last time she had an interview on Joy FM. And, for Hits News at 1, I had to listen and, take portions to make news out of it. And I was totally amazed at her composure, the way she even answers questions nowadays. And I was really, really impressed. I mean, even with this interview she had recently with Nana Romeo, the very interview that brought about a whole lot of brouhaha. Not even that. There was this particular question Nana Romeo asked her, and the way she answered the question just took me off. So Nana Romeo asked her what she does anytime, sometimes, as the going is going, when depression sets in and anxiety and all of that, what does she do? And she was talking about how she talks to God, and how for her, talking to God is like taking your phone, punching God's digits, and talking to him literally. Then, Nana Romeo said, oh, I know you're very religious. Then she was quick to say, no, I'm not religious. I love to describe myself as a spiritual person. Okay. Then Nana Romeo asked her, okay, don't you go to church? She said, yes, I go to church. So what's the difference between you being religious and you being spiritual? And this is the part that took me off. She says, well, my Bible tells me we should worship God in truth and in spirit, and not in truth and religion. Okay. And for me, it was a very intelligent way of answering the question. And
that's deep.
I'm telling you, really, so literally, she's a lady that literally took all the lemons that were thrown at her and made lemonades out of them.
And in 2 years, this is where she is.
I am telling you. Correct. And, I call her the Wendy, the Shatawali amongst her colleagues. You know why? I'll explain that. Because Wendy, of course, with the help of her very able manager, Bullet, has gotten to know the talk triggers on social media. And so she would tweet something that you would consider as silly, and would think, oh, let me go and troll this girl and make her feel miserable. But actually, that is what she wants you to do. Because the more you talk about her and troll her, it earns her the #1 spot on Twitter. What does that mean? For a foreigner who wants to check out what's trending in the Ghana trends and goes on Twitter and sees that Wendy Shay is trending at #1, would want to know more about this Wendy Shay. So that foreigner will go on iTunes and listen. Will go on Spotify, will go on YouTube to check. Some of those are numbers. And what are those numbers? Money. So at the end of the day, you think you're playing her, but she's playing you.
Okay, very interesting over the one from Noella. Now, let me get to you, DJ Advisor. You're a man. It's a male-dominated industry, obviously. For her as a female artist who's still pursuing this, do you sometimes feel pity for her, like, you're worried about her?
No, KMJ, there's nothing like pity when you are into showbiz. Because I'm sure before you get into it, you might have done some research, and you would get some certain findings that, okay, when the going gets tough, this is how I need to do what? Position myself and go that way. Now, I like Wendy so much for the fact that she's been able to convert those negatives into positives for her. And she's grown so much that when those silly comments or questions comes, she's able to compose herself and convert that into positives as well. Yeah, just like Noella was saying recently, look at how she even composed. She was even ready to even go on and talk, but then she didn't get angry. She just said, if this is how it's going to go, let me just walk away. That was maturity. You understand? And when she came into the industry, that was the time we had lost Ebony. Yeah. And so on 1st of June, when she dropped that song 2 years ago, everybody was like, will she be able to fit? Knowing that the late Ebony came off RuffTown Records. Yeah. And she is stepping in. So everybody was like, okay, that was why people thought she was coming to imitate the late Ebony. But then she came with her own style. She churned out hits after hits. and she graduated from just playing, mimicking, and to do live band. And the first time I saw her was when she launched her album at the Golden Tulip Hotel. I was like, oh, really? Then this lady is really, really ready for the industry.
Right.
For me, I'm super excited because she knows that anytime she releases, I'm one of the first DJs who plays her songs. You understand? And I've really taken time to go through her repertoires and look at her performances. And Charlie, she's been on some of the big stages, and I'm super excited for her. Listen, recently what she released, Emergency, beautiful track.
Beautiful.
And she's told us that, listen, I'm not just that artist who does one way. She does highlight now. She's got trap. She did dancehall. She has dancehall. And she's versatile. You understand? All those issues have made her stronger than she was before. You understand? And this is Ghana. If you're not able to be tough or to learn on the trade, you might be swayed off by those comments or attitude of people and the fact that you're a lady and everybody is looking at one particular thing, sleeping with males to get you out there. But she said, listen, this is not what I'm mean for. I'm focused, and then I'm churning out my heads. If you want anything to do, just go and check out my views on YouTube. Go check out my songs that I'm releasing. This is Wendy Shay for me. For somebody to leave nursing and say, hey, I want to come down to Ghana and pursue music. Look at our industry, full of negativity. But say, hey, this is what I want to do. And she's proven all of us wrong. From the one that she stepped onto the scene till now that we are celebrating her. And I'm excited because for her to even say, okay, I want DJ Advice to come and talk to me, tell her that, Charlie, we need to celebrate our stars. We need to celebrate our artists whilst they are alive. Let them feel good about themselves.
In the depths of the disruptions, anxiety, and even the tragedies, our collective human spirit, our courage, that hope for a brighter tomorrow.
And that will be led, it will also
help the needy to wear masks too. Support the Mask for All initiative now. Call 0595 851 160 and donate masks for the needy. This
assemble all the ladies. I mean, some have been in certain situations. A lot of people seem to be always on her. You think that the industry itself or people who follow her, music, her craft, have been very fair to her?
KMJ, to tell you the truth, her enmity came as a result of the passing away of the late Ebony.
That's right.
And she's stepping into her shoes. People thought she was going to do what Ebony was doing. Half naked, semi-nude, getting on stage and singing exactly like Ebony. So anything she does was like, get off. Get off. All we knew was Ebony, Ebony. But what were you supposed to do to get those people on your side? Is to give them good songs, give them the hits, and then eventually they will come to realize that, hey, the lady that we are hating so much on her is actually good. Listen to her performances. When you watch her, you realize that she's grown into it. She's grown into it. So those negatives will come. But what would you do to win those people who are pushing those negatives? It is by doing good songs and having A+ performances, and then you win them to your side. As for enemies, they will come in any sector that you find yourself, let alone showbiz, where it's male-dominated. And the woman stepping into the shoes of somebody we thought was A+, was number one. We lost her, and within 5 months, we have a replacement, the same record label. I mean, of course, people who thought that you don't have sympathy for the late musician, but then want to just jump into her and do what? Capitalize on her successes. So it came, but I mean, I'm sure that through backroom coachings and stuff like that, she's going into it, and it's beautiful, honestly.
Okay, I see. Now I'll take it from you, Fidel.
I mean, I agree with what DJ Advisor is saying. Obviously, when she came in at a time where we were grieving Ebony, and so for me, I knew that she wasn't going to have a rosy journey. But like I said, after 2 years, I think she has shamed all these people, all these critics. She has created her own path, and she's threading that path cautiously. I mean, she calls herself the queen of GH music. You don't like it, suck it up. The last time I checked, Shetawale called himself the king of dancehall music. Then people started calling Stonebwoy the same. He says, okay, you know what? Screw it. Call me champion. So it's about bragging for yourself, because no one is going to brag for yourself. For you. I mean, for people that will even brag on your behalf, you need to pay them. So it boils down to you selling your craft. And I think she's done beautifully well. She shouldn't, as for the critics and the negatives, they will come. But so far, so good. She's doing a good job at staying focused. And I tell her to just go on.
All right, so that's Noella. Now we're going showing, but in 2 words, how would you describe Wendy Shay?
She's tough, and she's the queen of GH music.
Okay. Advisor, in 2 words, describe Wendy Shay.
I would say she's amazing and she's classy.
Amazing and classy.
Amazing and classy.
Tough and the queen of GH music.
Of course.
Absolutely incredible moment over here in the studio. It's Joy Prime presents Wendy Shay, and we're celebrating her 2 years in the industry, and she continues to be super exciting. Now, Andy Dusty is also in the house. We're going to be talking to him as well to find out a few things about what he thinks about Wendy Shay's career after 2 years. We're back right out of this. Stay on.
Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom commando. Fire, baby, fire. Squeeze my tomato.
Rang Rasia, an epic tale set on the border of the country. Rudra, an officer in the Border Protection Force. A man who has lost all faith in love. Paro, an orphan who, despite facing many hardships in life, Paro's husband is working for Tejawat and gets shot dead by Rudra. Rudra brings a widowed Paro home, and over time, they fall in love.
Rangracia, showing Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. exclusively on Joy Prime.
Of Paro and Rudra. Rang Rasia.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
You kidnappers and thieves beware, swindlers and crooks we're there. We'll be right there on the spot, cause we're the bad guys, that's why. 1, 2, villains and vandals. 3, 4, rascals and thieves. 5, 6, crooks and 7, 8.
Hi, we got ice cream for everybody. We don't have time for that now.
Have you lost it or what?
Let's get going. Chem, what's the big deal with that stupid offer anyway? We must go to the police.
Why the police?
Chem and I have solved the case, while you guys were out shopping.
Peppercorns. Shows Wednesdays to Fridays at 4 p.m.
That's why. Let's go.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
A loving son.
Guess who's home?
An adoring daughter. Two families. At war.
Never you refer to me as your friend ever again.
Tries to sell his business, but there is a snag.
What are you doing in my office?
A past betrayal has sent these two families on a warpath.
We have not seen each other in 20 years.
What's going on?
Now, their children's love draws back the agony of the past.
I do not want to ever see you with my daughter ever again.
So you went to see her?
Nobody went to see anyone. Where are you going?
To see her.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
Keyboard, nano, they don't know.
I say me there, yeah, I say him. Washa Linda, Asha Diana, Carolina, Rosalinda, Uber driver, what is your matter? What thoughts to watch out? Mama be a pressure, hey, send me tremor on a motion. Kufu a pressure, even another so pressure, hey, Mahama pressure, baby jet bullet to pressure, fantastic, Louis V Gucci bag, no synthetic. Mama be a pressure, hey, send me tremor on a motion. Kufu a pressure, even another so pressure, hey, Mahama pressure, baby jet bullet so pressure, Jay, and mama kumema, Jay, and mama kumema.
RuffTown Records.
How about Wendy Shay on the beat? Shot fired in all your head. Thunder strike, all you did. Fire burn all the enemy. We try to throw, bamba me. I jump over, now I'm on the throne. He is a dog, take a bone. Number one, yes, I am the one. I got the crown, forget everyone. Tell me now who that girl. It be me that girl. Tell me now who that girl. Wendy me that girl. See I'm on fire, and I no go tire. I just they go higher. See I'm no go retire. Nobody bad, nobody rough, nobody hard, nobody tough. So crane you one and cry a kesem. O crane ya baby be moja sem. Me kai I rehusem. And jamuye dear say I'll be sem. Haters say this girl can sing, but every song I drop, I just do it. Haters say this girl can sing, but every song I drop, I just do it. Tell me now who that girl. It be me that girl. Tell me now who that girl. When me that girl. See I'm on fire, and I no go tire. I just they go higher. See I'm no go retire. Shot fired in all your head. Thunder strike, all you did. Fire burn all the enemy. We try to throw, bamba me. I jump over, now I'm on the throne. He is a dog, take a bone. Number one, yes, I am the one. I got the crown, forget everyone. Tell me now who that girl. It be me that girl. Tell me now who that girl. When me that girl. See I'm on fire, and I no go tire. I just they go higher. See I'm no go retire.
Wendy Shay on the beat.
see you later. I hope you go to one better. Mashaki wo pape binti. Yana na pa fa mame. Yana ria fa mame. Yana na ja fa mame. Me feel yo pape binti. Yana na pa fa mame. Yana ria fa mame. Yana na ja fa mame. Me feel yo pape bi. Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Sarah, Sarah. Come over, let's take a ride on the sofa. The night is young, baby, unleash your cobra. I feel I shall see 1 minute, bang, get me sober. So we are a Pedro. We see, we are no malomo. Yana na pa for mommy. Yana ria for mommy. Yana na. Squeeze my tomato. Wendy Shay on the beat, y'all. Bedroom code. We just they make them wonder. Just like Stevie Wonder. What them I do? We know they see you. Inti and show. Go and show. And show. Go and show. Yeah. And show. Go and show. Missy and show. Go and show. Oh na 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 na. In LA, it back the boat. Hey, it back the boat. In LA, it back the boat. It back the boat. In LA, it back the boat. It back the boat. In LA, it back the boat. Alright. Nobody go up you when you down. When you on top, everyone they go bring you down. Yeah. I came, I saw, and I conquered. I speed 'em up like rocket. Now when they me be the target. Yeah. It depend them say I don't look like. They know say my hips not the lie. It depend them say I got hits on. Inti musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, na mi yo, na mi yo. Inti musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, na mi yo, na mi yo. Inti and show, go and show, and show, go and show, yeah, and show, go and show, and show, go and show. And I lie about the boy, moko he bashale. And I lie about the boy, and I lie about the boy, moko he bashale. And I lie about the boy. When they make a talk, if them say you know the first, very soon they go they trust. So them go buy you bus, them go get popo malaitis. Your sweetness go give them diabetes. This music go brush them cavities. I know they lie yo. You go dance like Michael Jackson. You go fight them like Mike Tyson. Them a fun, they go see paparazzi taking picture. JC, Beyonce, Messi, Vanessa. Adana, Woody, Matem, Rumpe, Wena, Rumpe, Dien. Go and show, yeah. And show, go and show, and show, go and show, yeah. Go and show, Missy and show, go and show. Oh na 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 na. And I let it back the boat, hey, it back the boat. And I let it back the, it back into musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, na mi yo, na mi yo. Into musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, musuna mi yo, na mi yo, na mi yo. Into and show, go and show, hey, and show, go and show. Are you ready for CTD? Sinitrum for more her. Pajama sign. Yoko. Ha! Haba! Haba! Shay on the beat. see the way love that's sweet in the movies, like I wanna see same love in a real life. Now that I've got you, let's do the things that stars do. Let's shoot some skits and put it up on YouTube. That's the only way. And your mama trying to say, don't cry, oh, day, don't cry, oh, day, don't cry, oh, day, oh, no, Miami, oh. Me no do it, yeah, you the baby sad. May I want my brown, no, why am I do my low? Me the bro, Metin is your mo. To sell when Rawa Mammy show. Ah, Sinitrim, me diado, Sinitrim, Hapa, Sinitrim, me diado, Sinitrim, ah, Sinitrim, me diado, hey, Sinitrim, me diado, Sinitrim, Hapa, Sinitrim, me diado, oh, double kume, Wama bibin and Namimo. Ever saying, me that's so dream. I swear the moon, I swear the stars never let you go. Oh, I didn't know I'll ever find love like this, yeah. Now that I've got you, let's do the things that stars do. Let's shoot some skits and put it up on YouTube. That's the only one. And your mama trying to say, don't cry, oh, day, ha, don't cry, oh, day, don't cry, oh, day, oh, no, Miami, now. Emilia Brobe, Metin is your mo. The silent when Rawa Mammy show. Sinijam, me diado. Sinijam, Hapa, Sinijam, me diado. Sinijam, me diado. Sinijam, me diado. Ah, that's all. Sinijam.
Play, so at least I could come in with an ad lib or something like that.
But I like the song. It's a nice song. I like the title. TTD.
C for cat, T for the thing, and D for dusty.
D for what?
So cat the dusty.
Oh.
CTD. Hey,
no.
We are brutal.
This one is.
Okay, C for single. Hey.
Anyway, so that's the song from Wendy Shay. We're still celebrating Wendy Shay over here, and it's Joy Prime Presents. Now, it's been an incredible how many minutes, back to back music, conversation, and everything in between. We're loving the moment. Don't forget, you can also let us celebrate one special person, a public figure. It could be musician, anybody you think that is impacting lives. Make sure you let us know. Go on our social media pages and then type Joy Prime Presents, and then you put the person's name over there. We're going to pick it up, and then we'll invite the person over here. All right? That's what is important. So make sure you're part of it. Now, Andy.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw performance and everything.
Absolutely.
2 years of solid music here in the industry. How do you feel looking ahead?
Well, it was good seeing Wendy Shay perform. If for nothing, her outfit, her appearance alone blew me away. Well, I want to ask you something. What's the most challenging moment performing with a live band?
I'll say when I can hear myself, when maybe there are some technical problems and the band is sometimes too much and it outweighs my voice. I get carried away by the sound and I don't hear myself, so it becomes very difficult for me to control my voice and use the techniques that I know, to deliver how I'm supposed to deliver.
But wait, I must commend you because it's been 2 years. People were on social media bashing you left, right, center, but I'm very sure for now you've been able to outweigh them. And now, I mean, seeing you and hearing you control the band is simply amazing. And we at Joy Prime, we commend you and we celebrate you for 2 years. It's not easy. I wish I'll be celebrated like that.
No, but Andy, there's a question that I want to find out
celebrate.
from you, which happens to be the media in general. I mean, you're a radio person, and so I want to find out this from you. Do you think that you guys have been very fair, the media, to someone like her?
I think I'm the wrong person to ask this question.
No, you're the right person to ask this.
The reason I'm saying this is because when the media was bashing her, I was the one that stood up and said, I don't know whether you saw it.
No, Andy, at this moment, you're not an individual person. So
I was the one that stood up and said, give Wendy Shay a break. Let her breathe. At least.
So you think in that regard, I've not been fair.
For me, I think whatever you do, you'll be bashed, irrespective of what you do. I've had my fair share. Unfortunately, she shouldn't stand up. She couldn't stand up to me to even defend me in that direction. But hey, whatever you do, even with this, I'm very sure someone somewhere is listening and saying, "Oh, she's not good."
Yeah.
Someone somewhere is saying she's better than Michael Jackson. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, I think we all have individual opinions, and we must be well respected in that direction. And I must commend her. I mean, she's done exclusively well, and I'm proud of you.
I've been asking this question to almost every single person I've spoken to over here, and I want you guys to describe her in 2 words. How would you describe Wendy Shay in 2 words?
Simply amazing.
Okay.
I'm not. Forgive me if I'm.
DJ Advisor say the same thing. Amazing. So
oh, really?
I'm surprised you also
Well, I just came in, but
yeah.
Yo, she's. Within the first year, she came out with an album. Can you imagine? I was watching her perform at the Ghana DJ Awards. I was with her. She said, "Yo, Agua, she's giving us back-to-back Uber driver, bedroom commando, Stevie Wonder. Give me more titles." I mean, they kept went hasta la vista on and on and on and on.
Sorry.
Charlie, yo, I can't wait. Are you gonna perform that?
Yeah, right now.
Please, if you do that, I'll give you 1K.
No, he came in speaking tongues, so I think he has.
I should have bought a Honda. You know what that means? I should have bought a Honda. I should have bought a Honda. I should have bought a Honda.
All right, so people, our time is up all too soon. We got to be going, but we'd like to say a big thank you to you for watching us. Don't forget that you also have the power to make us celebrate one person out there. So let's make it happen. We'd like to say a big thank you to the band over here. I mean, Ultimate Band, they've been incredible. And Master Sounds, they've been also incredible as well. And the show is heavily supported by Logi Entertainment. We've been celebrating Wendy Shay over here. And we'd like to say a big thank you to you for showing up. I mean, thanks to Bullet for giving us the chance to do this with you. And we wish you all the best. You're still on the right track. Forget about the negativity. Keep on going. We're definitely going to be here to support you as always. And we love you. And you're still the queen of GH music. Right? That's what it is.
I almost forgot that, the queen of GH music.
All right, so people, my name is KMJ. Many thanks to Andy Dusty for coming through as well. And we love you. So I want a popular request. Emergency. You want to do that for me?
Oh, so are we not gonna do?
No. Wendy, take me away. Emergency.
Okay, wait. He's asking for emergency. Let's do massacre, Charlie.
Emergency.
If you respect me, let's do massacre. Massacre.
No, massacre. When the church uses me.
Hey! Bonivia Bessibia, yes, I am here. Oh, yes, I am here. Miss One, yes, I'm here. Apadega Bessibia, yes, I am here. Oh, yes, I am here. Miss One, yes, I'm here. I paid a massacre. Oh, massacre. Wendy massacre. All right. Okay, I want us to do emergency for the people. Let's do emergency. So I need a chair. Let me do emergency for my fans, so they can listen to me. All right. So acoustic this time. All right. Hey. Swanny Shay on the beat. Yeah. Before the morning comes and the sun comes down, I've been missing you. Before the morning comes and the sun comes down, I've been missing you. Yeah. you know, and I hope that you know that you're the only one in my life. I did think all day, but I know they're okay. Baby, where you there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brother, dear, so yeah, 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 yeah. Showing no bashi, this year's Valentine. Odo many one a deal. Dance in quarantine. Mesha shower me woo. It's on that time up. I'm a wobby to feel my amaba. I know my bias, your
Babe is brought to you by a coalition of event.
Joy Prime, real entertainment.
The PL Show is brought to you by Roma Insecticide Spray and Mosquito Coil.
You're welcome to the Phenomenal Lady Show. Thank you very much for making time to watch us in this episode. I'm so excited to meet our guest for this edition. She's an absolutely inspirational woman. You'd want to hear her story of how her talent found her. Interesting, right? We'll find out in a moment when we meet her. The show is brought to you by Roma Mosquito Spray and Coil, in Tuntum Master, and Feco Spray Starch. Look sharp. My name is Kemini Amano, and I'll be right back.
Should you rumor to me?